Look at this wall. Empty. Boring. Lifeless. Now look at this. Same wall. Completely transformed. Bursting with color, texture, and life. No renovation, no contractor, no big budget. Just a few DIY hanging planters and about an hour of your time. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to take any bare wall, fence, balcony, or patio corner and turn it into a living, breathing piece of art. We're talking instant color, instant life, instant transformation. And yes, this works even if you're renting, even if you have zero garden experience, even if you think you have a black thumb. Quick safety note before we start. We'll be using basic tools like a drill, scissors, and hooks. So please handle everything carefully, wear gloves when needed, and always check that whatever you're hanging is properly secured before you let go. Now stick with me through this whole video because I'm not just giving you one idea. I'm giving you several different hanging planter projects. And the best tips are saved for the middle and the end. So don't skip ahead. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button right now, because we post budget-friendly home upgrades every single week. All right, let's fix that bare wall. Bare walls do something sneaky to a space. They make it feel unfinished, cold, even a little sad. Our brains are wired to respond to color and greenery. It's why a single plant can make a sterile room feel warm, and why a wall full of empty space can feel like something is missing, even if you can't quite explain why. That's the psychology behind vertical gardening. Instead of spreading plants across the floor, you send them upward, onto walls, fences, and railings, turning wasted vertical space into a living gallery. And the best part is, this doesn't require a garden. It doesn't require a yard. It just requires a wall, a few hooks, and some creativity. People have been doing versions of this for centuries, hanging herbs in kitchens, training vines up trellises, using every inch of space in small courtyards. We're just going to make it faster, cheaper, and a lot more beginner-friendly. Let's talk materials, because this is where the budget magic happens. You do not need expensive planters from a garden store. In fact, some of the best-looking hanging planters come from things you already have lying around. Here's your shopping and scavenging list. Empty plastic bottles, like 2-liter soda bottles. Old tin cans, cleaned out. Mason jars or any glass jars with lids. An old wooden pallet, if you can find one for free. Rope or twine. S-hooks or cup hooks. A basic drill or a hammer and nail. Potting soil, a bag of small pebbles or gravel for drainage, and a few budget-friendly plants, which we'll talk about shortly. That's it. Most of this either costs a few dollars or costs nothing at all if you're repurposing what's already in your recycling bin. This is the beauty of this project. You're not buying a finished product. You're building one, and that's what makes it look custom, personal, and honestly way more impressive than something store-bought. Before we start building, let's quickly cover the two things that make or break a hanging planter. Drainage and placement. Drainage matters because plants sitting in trapped water will rot at the roots. Every container you use needs a way for excess water to escape, or at minimum, a layer of gravel at the bottom to stop roots from sitting directly in moisture. Placement matters because different plants need different amounts of sunlight. A wall that gets full sun all day is perfect for succulents and herbs like rosemary or thyme. A shadier wall does better with ferns, pothos, or trailing ivy. Match the plant to the light, and your wall will thrive with almost no effort. Get this part right, and everything else becomes easy. Now, let's build. I'm going to walk you through several different hanging planter styles, so you can pick whichever fits your space, your budget, and your style. Project 1. The recycled bottle planter wall. Take an empty plastic bottle and lay it on its side. Cut a large rectangular opening along the top, leaving the bottom half intact to hold soil. Poke a few small drainage holes in the bottom. Punch 2 holes near the neck end and thread rope or wire through them to create a hanger. Fill with pebbles first, then soil, then your plant. Hang it directly on a wall hook or nail. Repeat with several bottles in different sizes and arrange them in a staggered pattern for a lush, layered look. This project costs almost nothing, and it's a fantastic way to reuse plastic that would otherwise be thrown away. Project 2. The Hanging Tin Can Herb Garden. Clean out your tin cans completely and remove any sharp edges. Drill or hammer a small hole on each side near the top rim. Attach a wire or sturdy rope handle through both holes. Add a layer of pebbles at the bottom for drainage. Fill with soil and plant small herbs like mint, basil, or thyme. Hang multiple cans at different heights on a fence or wall using hooks or a horizontal wooden board. This one is perfect near a kitchen window or patio because you get fresh herbs and a gorgeous living wall at the same time. Project 3. The Pallet Vertical Garden. If you can get your hands on a free wooden pallet, this project creates one of the most dramatic transformations on this list. Sand down any rough edges so there are no splinters. Attach a breathable fabric or landscape liner to the back and bottom of the pallet slats to hold soil in place. Stand the pallet upright and lean it against the wall, or secure it flat against the wall using strong brackets. Fill each gap between the slats with soil. Plant small flowers, succulents, or trailing greenery directly into the gaps. Water it lightly and let it sit flat for about a week so the roots establish. Then stand it upright against your wall. This single project can cover an entire bare wall with a stunning, professional-looking living garden. Project 4. The Mason Jar Wall Rack. Take a piece of scrap wood and attach 2 or 3 metal jar lid rings to it, spaced evenly apart. Screw the metal rings securely into the wood. Screw the mason jar lids into the rings. Add pebbles and soil into each jar for drainage, then plant your greenery. Twist the jars into place on the lids like a shelf. Mount the wood board onto your wall using screws or heavy-duty hooks. This creates a beautiful, almost farmhouse-style display. And you can refill or swap out the jars anytime you want a new look. Project 5. The Rope and Macrame Hanger. This one requires no drilling into containers at all. Take 4 long pieces of rope of equal length. Tie all 4 together at the top to form a loop for hanging. Slide a planter pot, ceramic, plastic, or even a recycled bowl into the middle of the ropes. Gather the ropes underneath the pot and tie a secure knot to hold it in place. Hang the finished piece from a single strong hook on your wall or ceiling beam. This is the fastest project on the list, and it instantly adds a soft bohemian touch to any space. Once you've built 2 or 3 of these, step back and look at your wall. This is where the real transformation happens. Arrange your planters at different heights. Mix textures, tall trailing plants next to short bushy ones. Group similar colors together for a bold look, or mix colors for a wild, vibrant jungle feel. Don't be afraid to layer projects. Bottles on one side, a pallet garden in the center, a macrame hanger swinging in front. This layered depth is what makes the difference between a wall that looks decorated and a wall that looks alive. Now let's talk results, because this is the moment that makes it all worth it. Picture that same bare, gray, forgotten wall from the beginning of this video. Now, picture it covered in trailing green vines, pops of pink and purple flowers, fresh herbs swaying gently, and warm wooden textures from the pallet garden. That transformation didn't cost hundreds of dollars. It didn't take a weekend of hard labor. It took a handful of recycled materials, a few plants, and about an hour or two of simple building. That is the power of vertical gardening. You're not just decorating a wall, you're bringing it to life. Before we wrap up, let's go over a few important safety and care tips. Always make sure your hooks, brackets, and nails are rated to hold the weight of a wet, fully grown planter, not just an empty one, because soil gets significantly heavier once it's watered. Check your wall material before drilling. Brick, wood, and drywall all need different types of anchors. Keep any hanging planters out of walkways at head height to avoid accidental bumps. For plant care, water consistently, but avoid overwatering, since soggy roots are the #1 killer of hanging planters. Rotate your containers occasionally so all sides get even sunlight. And in colder climates, bring sensitive plants indoors before the first frost. Great beginner plant choices include pothos, spider plants, succulents, petunias, and most common herbs, since they're forgiving, low maintenance, and thrive in containers. So there you have it. Several easy, budget-friendly DIY hanging planter ideas that take a bare wall and turn it into a vibrant, living feature full of color and life. Whether you go with the recycled bottles, the tin can herb garden, the pallet wall, the mason jar rack, or the simple rope hanger, you now have everything you need to get started today. Pick one project, gather your materials, and give your wall the glow-up it deserves. In the next video, we're going to show you how to take this even further with a full-budget balcony makeover, so you will not want to miss that one. If this video helped you, smash that like button, drop a comment telling me which planter project you're trying first, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell so you never miss an upgrade. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.